Tesla stock is officially a buy. I am going to tell you exactly why it is a buy and why it is a special day today. Tesla closed at $196.37, up $9, so that's 4.81%. So why do I say this is a buy? Because Tesla has been into a downward trend since July of 2023. We have been following this line right here. The stock would go up and it would stop at that line. It would stop at that line, stop at that line. Each time it would reach that line, it would stop it. It did that for one full year. It has been one full year. The stock has been obeying to that line, except this part right here. December of last year, we broke it for a couple of weeks and then we came back down. Since June 13th, we have not been caving in anymore to that line. So this is what we call a break of a downward resistance. This line right here is a resistance. It would resist the price. The price would go there and come back down. So we were outside of the downward resistance since June 13th. At that point, it did not mean that we needed to buy. Because getting outside of a downward resistance means that we are no longer going down. But we could be going sideways. And Tesla also at the same time, as it has been coming down, it was going sideways. It has been going sideways since January of this year. So since June 13th, we have been continuing sideways as we have been doing for the whole year. What is significant today is that when we were going sideways, up and down in zigzag, but sideways, we could hardly, except at this point right here for a short term, we could not go above 194.36. We would go close to that number and we would come back down. Today, we have broken and closed above that number, just like we did February 15th. We closed above, we stayed above for a couple of weeks and came back down. Right now, we have the first part. We have the break above 194.35. The big question is, are we going to break back down? It's possible that we come back down, but it's also possible that we continue. What I will personally do is that I will get back in tomorrow morning into Tesla. I will put a stop loss a little bit below 194.35 and then hope that we are going to continue. And if we have a reversal after one day, after a couple of weeks, it does not matter. I will get out with minimal loss. And if it continues, I did not waste my capital by investing into Tesla at this point right here, waiting for it to go down. I invest my capital when any stock has definitely decided on that day that it really wants to go high. It does not work 100% of the time. It works 75% of the time, but I'm not wasting my capital waiting and waiting with my capital inside a stock for nothing. I only put my capital into a stock when a stock has demonstrated that it really wants to go somewhere. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart, the first hour of the day was pretty strong. We have a big green candle right here and then boom, 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 boom for all of the remaining candles for that day, except on the last hour we have been going straight up. If we take a look at our indicators, so we have stochastic at 95. Stochastic has been over 60 for a while and we need it above 60 in order to confirm that we have a move up, and we have it over 60. It's at 95 right now. We have the two lines of MACD above 0, and we also have the green line of MACD above the red line. We have the RSI 50, we have DMI that is also green. So all of our indicators are green, and we have broken 194.35, which was a price at which buyers did not have to go above in order to get stocks. Right now, buyers cannot get Tesla stocks below 194.35 because the sellers, there are not enough sellers to satisfy the buyers that want to buy. This is a step change in the market. People's thinking are changing about Tesla, and this is the first sign right here. We are above 194.35. There's always risk in the stock market. There's risk there, but the risk is minimized a whole lot. Let's take a look at our other stocks that we're following. VIX, the fear factor of the stock market. When the VIX is coming down, the stock market is going up. We have been going down for 3 consecutive days. This is helping the stock market. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones going sideways. S&P 500 pretty much going sideways also. NASDAQ going sideways and rebounding a little bit. Let's take a look at some important stocks. Apple is basically stabilizing. So we are zigzagging sideways. This is what we call a congestion zone. This is just going sideways between these two numbers, between 206.87 and 220. And it is going to zigzag until it stops zigzagging, at which point it is going to give us a direction. Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? If it goes up, we can buy and follow that move. If it goes down, we can short, we can buy a put in order to profit from that move. Amazon, boom, look at this. We were waiting for a break of 190, this horizontal resistance. We have the break today, so Amazon is also officially a buy today. If you wanted to add more to what you already own in Amazon, or if you wanted to get into Amazon for the first time, this is the time to do it right now. AMD going sideways, nothing to see here. ARM is also basically zigzagging after having broken 150.28. This is the same thing. We had a hard time breaking 150, could not break it. Boom, we are breaking it. We started to launch, we paused and retested it, and now we are moving a little bit higher. Right now we have a small congestion zone right here at 165.48, and we have another one, a bigger one right here at 177.21. So the stock should be zigzagging between these two lines until it shows us a different direction. Microsoft continuing also. This is the same pattern right here. We could not break 433. We could not break it. Boom, it broke it. This was the time to buy. I called it, and this is continuing. Meta going sideways. This is not the time to buy. Nvidia, this one is a little bit more tricky because the time to buy was really on May 23rd right here. And since then it's been continuing and zigzagging between these two lines right here. This is what we call a bullish channel. And we have a smaller bullish channel right here. It's zigzagging into here. Palantir, this is not ready. I would buy back above 25.52, but below that I'm waiting. SMCI going sideways. SoFi is not ready. In terms of the EV stocks, BYD, it's not really ready. You know, this one is going sideways again, so it has not shown us a direction. Lucid going sideways also. Neo Battery Material doing nothing. Neo, we have a little bit of a move up today, but you know, until we break 529 right here, this is just going sideways. And even breaking 529 is not even a guarantee because we were above that price in the past and it led to nothing. So if you really want to be sure, you need to use 628. Novonix, okay, this one is a little bit volatile. It's going high. It gave us a buy signal a couple of days ago. Now it's getting lower. I'm still in it because in terms of the volume is absolutely crazy. So I'm guessing something is happening with that stock. I don't know what, but you know, the numbers are there. The volume is at 400,000 shares exchange for the past 4 days. And before that, it used to be 10 times lower volume. So something is really happening. Let's hope that we move up soon. Xpeng going sideways and zigzagging like the others. This one I would wait for 10.58. You can buy right now to catch a little bit of a swing, but the big swing is going to come after 10.58. Rivian. Yesterday, Volkswagen invested 1 billion in Rivian, and they said that they were going to invest a total of 5 billion. So this is changing the outlook on that stock. It's changing the outlook. Before this news, nobody was willing to pay above than 10.20 in order to get some stock. Because of this news, then this is changing the market, and we are seeing it right away. It's changing the market. A bunch of people got in early this morning and brought the stock super high. But if we go on the 1 hour chart, we see that the stock has been going down. The price has been going down. We opened at 1633 and now we close at 1474, and post-market we seem to be down a little bit more. So it can happen that we open super high and do a gap right here, but it can happen that the gap gets filled and we come back down and start rebounding. So let's just watch when it is going to rebound, and then we can enter at a lower price. Nouveau Monde Graphite doing nothing. Bitcoin doing nothing. XRP doing nothing. Gold, we just closed lower than 1793, so this is getting weak. And silver bouncing on 973, but basically it's not really the time to buy yet. So Tesla, we are down post-market 72 cents, so we are still above 194.35. I am going to watch tomorrow. If we are still above 194.35, I'm going to get back in. But if we are a little bit lower, I'm just going to wait and maybe switch on the 1 hour time chart to see where things are going at. But 194.35 is the number to beat. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.